Susie, do it fast. Someone can come here at any moment, you exclaimed while pushing your sister through the window. You were helping your sister to run away from her own wedding because your mafia was forcing her to marry, but she loved someone else. And also you couldn't supported your sister to marry a mafia. You had always hated the mafias. Are you there? You asked inside from the bathroom when your sister was standing outside now. Wyan, I'm here. Don't worry. You breathed after hearing her. Guy is waiting outside with his car. Go and marry your love. You had tears in your eyes as you thought that your little sister was finally marrying the love of her life. Wyan, I love you. Please handle the situation in my absence. You heard her voice was cracking, but you were happy that she didn't need to marry a mafia anymore. I love you too. Now go. Text me after getting in the car. You said while looking behind at you. You were checking if someone was coming here or not. You saw that some guards were coming, so you pretended to apply lipstick in front of the mirror. They eyed you suspiciously, but as they found nothing, they left you alone. You wiped your sweats with the tissue paper while your phone rang with a notification. Wyan, I'm in a car with Kai. We are going now. You read it and heard a loud sound coming from the wedding venue. Junior, take Mia inside, he said in an angry tone, and Jin nodded while taking Mia. After they were gone, Jungkook took out his gun from his pocket and shot in the air. Everyone became silent and started to run away in fear. His blood was boiling and his eyes were red like blood. Mr. Park, if you want to be alive, tell me where is your daughter? He screamed while pointing his gun towards your dad. Your dad was shaking as he was a patient of art. You couldn't take pressure or stress. You ran away and saw that Jungkook was threatening your dad. Without thinking anything, you went in front of him and made him to look at you in confusion. Leave my dad, you stated. Jungkook was surprised to see your braveness and also taken aback by your words. He was shocked that you weren't afraid of him and had guts to face him. Who are you? I'm Susie's sister, and if you are searching her, then let me tell you that you won't be able to find her, so please you can go from here, you said while smirking. You had a victorious smile on your face. Jungkook never lost with anyone. Now it was not just about the marriage, it was about his reputation too. You insulted him in front of everyone. What did you do with her? He shouted and held your hand tightly. You tried to free him, but he was too strong. Leave my hand, I won't tell you even I need to die. He saw the stubbornness in your eyes. You were struggling with his hand. That moment he spoke out. I won't kill you, sweetie. I will marry you. You were dazed and couldn't process his words. You saw an evil impression on his face. Jungkook's pride was hurt by you, so he decided this. Everyone was watching both of you. Do you think I will marry you, you heartless mafia? You pushed him oddly and he left your hand while laughing. Oh sweetie, I'm not asking you to marry me. I am ordering you. If you don't agree, then... He stopped talking while he thought for a moment before putting a gun on your dad's head. You idiot, leave my dad, you said with your teary eyes. Oh, don't cry sweetie, you need to save your tears for the future because I'm going to make your life miserable. Your life changed just by a moment. You never thought this could be coming for you. You had no choice but to marry him as you knew he would surely kill your dad. Welcome sweetie, this is my mansion, he said while dragging you inside. You felt disgusted by his touch. Don't call me sweetie, you heartless mafia, you pushed his hand and said angrily. Listen, I have no interest on you. I just married you because your sister ran away, only for my reputation. I needed to this and you are paying me for doing such a foolish act. Now tell me, where is your sister? He asked you with his deep voice. You replied him. She is already married. I'm so happy for her. You were smiling. Meanwhile, he threw the vase on the floor which was placed on the table beside of him in frustration. You! He was about to throw a vase at you but stopped as soon as he realized that you might got hurt by the waves. So he threw a pillow at you and you laughed silently at him. You catch the pillow and he calmly said, I am only sparing you because you are a woman. Maybe I am a mafia, but I don't hurt women and children. You were quite surprised because he wasn't like other mafias. You had always thought that the mafias were the worst people in the world as they didn't show any sympathy to anyone, but Jungkook's act was really out of your thoughts. You shake your head not to think about it. No. He forced me to marry him. He is not different. I'm thinking too much. You thought in your mind. Oh really? I'm not afraid of you. Come and hit me. I know karate. I watched Karate Kid 7 times. He said while throwing back the pillow at him. Frowned his eyes when he saw you doing some karate poses. He lowered his head in frustration and mumbled, I just can't believe that I marry a crazy girl. Hey, I know you are scared, you told him while showing your smirk. I don't have time to do nonsense with you. He ignored your presence and took out his phone from his pocket. You were tired, so you sat on couch. You heard him talking on the phone. Hello? Bro, don't tell anything about this to Mia. I will explain to her later. She will be upset. You know how much I love her. She is so precious to me. He ended the call and before he could say anything, you started to say, You shameless mafia, you have a girlfriend, still you tried to marry my sister and now you are married to me. Do you have any brain? You brainless. Not only brainless but also heartless. He was already done with you. Will you stop using words which have less at the end? You are totally confusing me. You are calling me heartless, brainless and etc. Then how am I alive? Do I have kimchi inside of my body instead of organs? He stood up from the sofa and started to walk out as he didn't have any energy to hear you out. You also stood up and shouted, Hey, where are you going, you shameless mafia? Before you could have said something more, you noticed a little figure was getting inside of the mansion and came in front of Jungkook.
Appa? Who is she?